In this video, part 2, we're going to be calculating the payments, credits, and tax, and then we're going to determine whether or not we have a refund or whether we owe on our taxes. All right, so again, the two things that we need in order to complete our 1040 EZ is going to be our W-2 that we would get from our place of employment and our 1099 INT that we would get from our bank. Okay, and we're on line 7, federal income tax withheld from form W-2 and the 1099. So if we go to our W-2 and if we look at box 2, box 2 is federal income tax withheld, and it's $1,057.50. Now I would round that up then to $1,058. On our 1099 INT from the bank, you'll notice that the federal income tax withheld is 0. So the only tax that we need to worry about here is from the W-2. So that was $1,058. Earned income credit, honestly, I've never had this happen to me. I'm going to go with 0 for this classroom activity. Again, though, that would be a situation where you would want to follow the guidance of your parents or guardians and have them lead through it. Combat pay, this doesn't really apply to the high school situation. Add them together, we're at 1,058. Tax, use the amount on line 6 above, so we're talking about this number right here, to find your tax in the tax table in the instructions, then enter the tax from the table on this line. So again, we're looking at 4,062. Now the tax table, this is fun. We have a 45-page instruction for our 1040 EZ. And if we go, we have page 32 is our tax table. And so I'm just going to click on the link. And they do have this kind of set up pretty nice. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit so we can see. So again, we're looking at that line 6. We're looking at, and that was our taxable income. And we want to find where that 4,062 fits in at least one number, but it's less than another number. And so if we scroll down, we can find, we fall right here on this line right here. All right, it's 4,062, so that's at least 4,050, but it's less than 4,100, and the tax for someone that's single is $408. And so we're going to take this number, and that would be what goes on line 10. Healthcare, a student would more than likely be covered by their parents and or guardians. So we're going to now at this point add lines 10 and 11 together. So 408 plus 0 is 408. Love that math. And then now we're going to determine whether or not we have a refund or if we owe. And it says if line 9 is larger than line 12, okay, line 9 is in fact larger than line 12, then we want to subtract line 12 from line 9. This is your refund. There you go. We have a refund here. All right. So we have 1,058 minus 408, and we have a refund of $650. Bam. A couple other things that's worth noting here is that the federal government does not like to really issue hard checks anymore. They would rather transfer the money electronically, which is actually better for you. You get it quicker. In order to do that, you need a routing number. This would be specific to your bank. And then once the money gets to your bank, you need an account number, which will get it to you. And then you pick whether you want it to go into your checking or your savings. If you had someone do your taxes for you, they would sign it right here and provide their information. Otherwise, it's your taxes, so you would sign and date. Occupation, you'd probably just put student down and then your phone number. And so that is your 1040 EZ.